Hello, my beautiful love goods. In today's video, I am going to be following another floor plan. Now, I'm building on a 20 by 15 lot in Newcrest, and I just found this Pinterest post of a really strangely shaped floor plan. I will leave a link down below to that pin, but it was kind of strange because it has like the side of a house is like an angle, as you can see. I did alter it just slightly so that I have some more rooms. Let's be honest, I kind of sort of cheated, but I did use this floor plan initially to kind of get my inspiration. So yeah, it's really a nice looking house though, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed building this, but it is only base game, which makes it even better, I think. I really thought that I would be struggling with this one just because of, you know, that angled wall, but it turned out really nice. So yeah, but yes, I will once again I will leave a link down below to this floor plan. You'll also have seen it in the thumbnail. It's pretty interesting. I think the translation from real life to The Sims is gonna be difficult, honestly. Well, you know, this floor plan isn't real life because it's just a drawing, but I can imagine that if it was real life, it would probably be a lot easier to work with, other than, you know, yeah. But anyways, because The Sims, you know, sometimes it's a little bit tricky to translate things because, you know, it's very limited in a lot of ways. But anyways, I am really into just building base game only houses lately. I don't know what it is. I've picked up that base game like itch again. I don't know, but here is where I started kind of messing around with the floor plan once again and just trying to make it look like the picture. But for some reason, both ways that I did that, the kitchen, dining, living space there, it looks so small, and I was so concerned about like the amount of space that they were gonna have and just everything. I was really concerned about just making it work, and so I had to mess around with it a bit more. Right now, as you can see, I'm just trying to figure it out because right there I'm just like, wait, this is so narrow. This looks like a hallway. This doesn't look like a living space. This looks really strange. If I was building a tiny house, this would make sense, but the bedroom is huge compared to the rest of the house. Like literally, it is the largest room right now. So I messed around with it, and this room here next to the kitchen space, you see that kind of square shaped room in the middle of the back, that was actually going to be a laundry room, and I was like, this is ridiculous, this is not going to happen. So I decided to tear down that wall, and I made the floor plan work better, let's just say. So I opened up that space and I made that into a dining kind of study area, and then that actually resolved the issue. I also saw that this house is initially just one bedroom, one bath, and I thought that was kind of crazy. So I made it a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. So this is a family home. Yay, we love family homes, but it's really cool. I really like the style. It's kind of modern, but it's a little bit more funky. Like, I don't know how else to say like what it is. Like it's modern, but a little bit of like a geeky kind of edge to it. I quite like it. But the kitchen's pretty simple, pretty basic. I just use these basic counters. I really enjoy this swatch on these counters for some reason. I just like that warm gray. I don't know. It's very clean and fresh. I actually think I used this same swatch in one of my recent Real to Sims series, which if you have not seen that series, I highly recommend go checking out my current Let's Build? Recent Let's Build, we'll say, where I do a Real to Sims house, and I do it along with you all, and I show you all the floor plan, and I go through every decision that I make. It's actually a really fun series to record, and I definitely recommend checking it out if that's what you're into. But yeah, here is where I open that up, and I, you know, add that dining space in, and I love it. It's so fresh, and the flooring, let me tell you, this flooring, I have never used it, I don't think. I don't know why. It just doesn't speak to me. For some reason, it worked in this house, though. I don't know. Maybe I just made it work. I don't know. But I really like the living room. I feel like the living room is a little bit of an awkward shape. I mean, the house is an awkward shape, so it's natural that it will be kind of strange. But I also tried to do a really interesting window feature there, but it didn't really speak to me after a bit, so I changed it. But yeah, but I do a little gallery wall here also with some paintings, with just some black frames. That's a really good way of making things match. If you're not really sure like what paintings to use, I would just make sure that the frames around them are consistent with your color scheme. So there's like some black accents in this house, so I made the frames black, and that made them work. Regardless of what painting is in them, you can make them work. At least that's how I work. But yeah, and here is where I fixed that window, and that's so much nicer, so much better. I don't know, it's just so much better. And yeah, the bedroom here, see, this bedroom, it's still sort of the same size. Sort of, I'm gonna say. But what I did was in this house, see where where that room is next to this bedroom, you know what, it'll come about soon. But essentially this big one bedroom, it had a walk-in closet as well as its own bathroom. And so what I did is I made the walk-in closet the bathroom, and this area here where this wouldn't be where the bathroom is. This is just part of the bedroom. I made this into a little office kind of study area. Again, with the clutter on the desk, I totally forgot to do that. But yeah, I made this into like a YouTuber streamer area. I don't know. I was just thinking of something, and I just thought this will work. But and then I turned the walk-in closet area. It was so big, I was like, I'll just make this into the bathroom, and then the bathroom area is what I turned into the one bedroom. I turned into the kids' bedroom, and yeah, it worked out really well. I thought this made a lot of sense because this house had a laundry room, and I thought with the base game, it's kind of pointless to have that, especially with a house this size. Sacrificing a whole room for like the concept of something, not the actual functionality, seemed kind of senseless. So I just made it into a kid's bedroom and made this, and yeah, it worked out. I really like this. I didn't follow the floor plan exactly, but it's definitely like a modern, like not a modern, it's definitely like just like a different take on this floor plan, we'll say. And I'm really happy with it. So yeah, but yes. And then the kids' bedroom, I went with like red and blue as the color scheme. I just picked that bed, and I saw that the pillow is blue, and I was like, I'm gonna do blue walls, and then everything else will be red. And then it worked. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this kids' bedroom. It's actually kind of cute. I did that one thing where I take this glass dining table and I overlap it with that bookshelf. That was an update in the base game, and I made my own little custom desk. This is kind of like that desk from the City Living expansion pack, but it actually kind of looks better. I'm not gonna lie, just my opinion. I think it looks cuter. It just looks more newer, I guess. But yeah, and then I just covered the walls with a bunch of random things. I put a pride flag because yes, I am, you know, I'm a flaming homosexual. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I don't know if y'all knew, but I'm sorry. But no, seriously, I just wanted to put that in there because I was like, I don't know what else to put, so I'm just putting this. Okay, that'll work. But and then I did an exterior. I did an outdoor space also. I added a grill because there's not really much that you can do outside with the base game only. I mean, there's a grill, there's a hot tub, there's some planter pots. I mean, it's kind of run of the mill at this point with the base game. I feel like definitely without stuff like backyard stuff pack and seasons and stuff like that, I'm definitely missing that like element of outdoor stuff. But I don't know, I still think this came out looking pretty nice. It's pretty simple, but you know, it's enough for your Sims to just relax, and that's all that matters, I guess. That's the point. But yeah, I put some of these lights from that update that we had a long time ago. I cannot tell you what update it was. I forget what it's called. But it was part of the holiday pack, and which is a free pack that's part of the base game essentially. And yeah, I added some little glass skylights just to add some extra intrigue and some light on the inside. I just thought that looked really nice. I really love doing that. And basically how I did that was I placed those glass roof pieces and then I like cut out the room underneath them so that it could still be a room up top, but there's still light going through. It's kind of complicated and silly and roundabout, but anyway, that is pretty much it for this build. Be sure to check out the floor plan in the description if you want to try it yourself. And this house is on the gallery under my username lukeydean and the hashtag Lukey. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.